My English tutor got me pregnant while testing birth control methods for his actual girlfriend for the 4 years of my secret relationship with Kenneth. He was merely my private English tutor to outsiders, but when no one was around, he would pull me close again and again during lessons. He never used protection, saying it wasn't intimate enough. He said he only wanted to live with me, so he asked me to endure and try the anti-pregnancy injection for him until the day I got pregnant. I overheard his teasing with his friends. Kevin, you use students as experimental subjects. Aren't you afraid of killing someone? This 4 years of tutoring has been worth it. When will we get to hear her moans in 3 days? Yara is coming back. I have to let her know I haven't been idle all these years. She's allergic to birth control pills, and I couldn't bear for her to suffer through childbirth, so I tested it out in advance. He sneered. It's just a game. But it seems like my student has really become addicted. A chill ran through my body. It turned out that those voices tainted with desire were nothing more than a testing report for another woman. I once again submitted my ALTIS application to study abroad and pursue a fate. Do you like this kind of teaching? I bit my lip, not responding. Kenneth leaned down and kissed my earlobe, but his movements below grew more forceful. If you don't speak, it means you like it. He dragged me deeper and deeper into desire. After indulging, Kenneth held me softly and whispered, Nayada, I really like you. Then why don't you make our relationship public? His smile froze for a moment, then he let out a light sigh. Fool, you are my student. If our relationship becomes public, it will harm your reputation. Please wait a little longer. Okay, I nodded, but inside a wave of disappointment surged. I actually didn't mind those things, but thinking that Kenneth was doing it for my own good, I just nodded. I was willing to wait because I believed that he loved me 4 years ago. I stood in front of the bulletin board intently, looking at the information about the IELTS exam. Kenneth walked over and asked if I wanted to study abroad for my PhD. He said he liked students with goals, and it was at that moment that he offered to teach me. The past 4 years with Kenneth had felt so natural, everything changed so smoothly. We went from teacher and student to friends and then to lovers. Every touch, every kiss from him was something I could never resist. Now I was about to graduate, and according to the original plan, I was also about to go abroad. I didn't want to be apart from him, even if it was just a brief separation. I made the decision to give up the IELTS exam along with my dream of studying abroad, all for him. The doorbell rang. Kenneth had already left for school early, and I rushed to the door to open it. It was a delivery man. Hello, this is a delivery for Mr. Kenneth. I signed for the package, which turned out to be a beautiful jewelry box. Inside was a diamond necklace, worth a considerable amount, but I had never been fond of wearing necklaces. At that moment, my phone buzzed with a message from Kenneth. I am going to the bar with the guys tonight. I want it be back for dinner. Just wait for me, I replied simply. Okay, not wanting to stay in bed any longer, I got up to brush my teeth, but suddenly I began gagging. It was then that I remembered that my period had been missing for 2 months. Kenneth had never taken protective measures, saying it wasn't intimate enough. He said he only wanted to share a world with me, so he asked me to try and endure the birth control shot for his sake, but thinking that the shot might not be fully effective, I decided to take a pregnancy test. When I saw 2 red lines, I was filled with immense joy. I was afraid of a misunderstanding, so I hurried to the hospital to get a blood test.